Welcome back
To
the news part over this week in Wrestling Mom's basement, week 12.
right.
Joey, continue.
Okay.
Yeah, I called you Joey.
Next we have news on Jeff Hardy possibly missing WrestleMania next year. And below the rule. It's previously reported WWE friend of Jeff Hardy had torn rotator cuff and will undergo surgery next Tuesday, October 3rd, to repair it. Dave Meltzer reported on Wrestle Observer Radio that the injury actually occurred back in July at the WWE Great Balls of Fire event, and he's been working hard ever since. The belief is that Jeff Hardy may not wrestle again until after next year's WrestleMania 34 event. It's also worth noting that Jeff has a pre-existing knee injury as well. Both Eric Rowan and Shelton Benjamin both recently had surgery for a torn rotator cuff and were out of action for 7 months. With Hardy undergoing surgery in October, now plans to return around May of 2018, which is after WrestleMania 34. But we've shown a better timeline on his return date once he visits the doctors next Tuesday.
It's a shame. It sucks seeing anybody hurt, even probably more so Jeff Hardy, who at least the company knows that he can be a main event talent too. He can easily fill a single storyline for somebody, namely Bray Wyatt. Especially on Raw. But it sucks seeing anybody go down to an injury.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately one of the reoccurring things in professional wrestling.
Now, with that being said, I like this article to note we're just speculating here because Eric Rowan and Shelton Benjamin had the same injury as well, and that's how long they were out for, 7 months. Now, it might not be a complete tear, so we'll find out Tuesday. So he might actually be out a little less than 7 months, which would be good. All we do know is a torn rotator, but we're not sure how bad it is.
Yeah.
7 months, we're just going by Eric Rowan and Shelton Benjamin. So,
depending on how bad it is, yes.
Right now, if it's like Finn Balor's, it was a rotator and torn labrum, which kept Finn out longer than expected. So,
yeah.
But it did like Finn. Jeff didn't pop nothing back in place, and Jeff was moving his arm on Monday night too. So he was holding it by
doing like that, and then what?
Yeah, so he is moving it.
Then he started doing the delete.
So it might just be a rotator cuff.
Yeah.
But we'll find out more after Tuesday. Enzo Amore is looking to start a rap career.
Well, he hangs out with a bunch of rappers. Maybe he'll get some talent from osmosis.
Even though No Mercy saw Enzo Amore win his first singles title, the Cruiserweight champion is not interested in being just a professional wrestler anymore. Dave Meltzer notes in this edition of Wrestling Observer newsletter that Enzo Amore is looking to get into a rap career. Meltzer stated that the Cruiserweight champion will not be able to use his current ring name if he leaves WWE. Speaking of Enzo, he's looking into a rap career next. This spoke by Dave Meltzer in Wrestling Observer newsletter. He won't be able to use that name if he leaves WWE. No. I don't listen to rap.
We wish you the best of luck.
And so, yes. Stick to the wrestling thing. You're not good at that either, but you might be better at that.
Yeah.
I'll buy his album, though. On you?
No.
I'll buy this one's album. This one makes sense. WWE's interested in bringing Caitlyn back.
I'm not even sure if she'd be a good singer.
I'll buy her photo album. If she made an Instagram.
I'd watch her singing in the shower. As creepy as that sounds.
I'll buy an album of her photos that she posts on Instagram.
She can be behind the towel. But I think that she would be funny singing in the shower. I think it would be entertaining.
WWE's apparently interested in bringing back former WWE Divas champion Caitlyn according to Wrestling Observer newsletter. Dave Meltzer reports that there has been some internal discussion about bringing her back. As though over the weekend that she recently got back in the ring for the first time in 4 years at the Main Event Training Center in Florida. So apparently she is training for a comeback, whether it's with WWE or not. That's to be seen, but she wrote on Instagram, "Holy fuck. I haven't sweat this much in a long time. I spent the morning training at #Main Event Training Center with @Pablo Marquez 94 and his crew. A huge thanks to everyone for putting on with my rusty ass. I haven't wrestled in 4 years. I forgot how fun and exhausting it is. #Main Event, #Pro Wrestling, #iMold, #NALShape, and @Coastal Championship Wrestling."
I didn't think she lived in Florida for some reason.
Yeah, I pushed her to California.
Yeah, same here. I did like Caitlyn towards the end of towards the end of her career in WWE. And for restart, it's great. I think she can be a name value, much needed in the women's division. And she's also improving a lot. She probably does have some ring rust stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
It was her first time getting in the ring, she said, in 4 years.
And we were actually there for our last match, too.
Yeah, it was on main event tape in January 2014 against AJ.
Yeah,
Lady for
we were there. AJ hugged her and then I think Tamina kicked her in the face.
Yeah.
But I'll be excited to see Caitlyn back in WWE.
And the last story of the week, Bray Wyatt's divorce may be costly for WWE.
I'm not sure how that works.
You die, but we're about to find out.
Did Vince McMahon go in Bray Wyatt's ear and tell him to do JoJo? I don't think so.
Fightful reports that WWE was served with a subpoena in Connecticut court by Samantha Rotunda last month, who filed for divorce from her husband, Wyndham Rotunda, or Wyatt. WWE was requested to submit several documents regarding Wyatt's income and appear for a deposition, which the company is estimating will cost, right here, between $247,000 and $483,000 in attorney fees. That's right.
Oh, an attorney fees, alright.
Court filings reveal that WWE claims that the request is, quote, abusive, harassing, overboard, and will cause WWE undue or unreasonable burden or expense. Rotunda's list of requested documents for WWE covered the period. She wants all of these documents from the period of February 2011 to present. Include his tax returns, financial statements.
Bray's, not Vince.
Right, yeah. Financial statements, banking information, loan applications, credit cards, pension plans, real estate, personal property, mortgages and notes, fictitious names, partnership and joint venture agreements, employment records and contracts, fringe benefits, trust, disability pension, powers of attorney, safe deposit boxes. The list goes on for 89 different points.
Jesus.
WWE responded to Rotunda's request with a general objection to this subpoena. However, WWE did agree to produce Bray's 1099s. They're accounting forms.
Yeah.
Booking contracts and some licensing contracts subject to the objections. Word of advice: if you're going to cheat, tell them you're leaving it. End it peacefully.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with Samantha here. I don't know why WWE's getting involved, but I agree with Samantha here. Yeah, I don't know why she's getting them involved, but technically they have all his information for those employment years, so technically she has it right.
Yeah.
In that case, from the time that she was together with him from February 2011, but technically she does have a right to that. He was wrong here because there was kids involved, and the way he did it apparently was wrong because he did it last Christmas and has been banging JoJo ever since. And yeah, the scum of the earth. Now there's the Bray. Yeah.
I don't know what Sister Abigail thinks.
Oh, I don't know the reaction of Sister Abigail. It's Mika. Mika Rotunda.
No, Sister Abigail.
If you've ever seen Mika Rotunda, oh my gosh.
She looks like Bray, actually.
No, she looks like Bo.
That's what it is. She looks like
Oh
Bo.
my god, see that Bo has down. Oh my goodness. She's a pre-Bo. Let's go with that.
Well, anyway, judging woman's looks aside.
It's very, unless if they were twins, oh my god. Like Bo and NXT and her, they look that like. But then she looks better than Bo, since Bo grew up here on shit. Continue.
I don't even know where my place was.
Where
something
was
about
it?
Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
It may seem a bit more excessive, but then again, I don't really know that much about the court case. I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be a lawyer. But it sounds just like a hell of a lot of things to go through for a divorce.
I say take his money and run. He's one of the top upper tier guys in WWE. You go for it, honey. If you have the kids involved and all them saying taking too far, But this time you got two girls to worry about. He cheated on you behind her back around Christmas time. We don't do that here. Maybe I'm a little too close to this situation. So, I should pull back here. But I will say, you go for it, because she's worth some good amount of money, I'm sure. So you go for it. You have kids to worry about. And JoJo's not old. JoJo's not ready to be a mother, so. And JoJo should know better. She was engaged to Vader's son, Jake Carter, former FCW NXT talent. Or, yeah, I think NXT, but definitely FCW. So, even her, like, my God. And I used to like say hello to them, too, in the parking lot. They never wait. Bray does. JoJo is lost that when she comes to Philly. Yes.
I just let you go for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
You just went. I was going to say something about Sister Abigail, but now it's.
And what will Bray's other sister, Abigail, think about this?
I don't know.
No, is there a fourth one besides Bo, Mika, and Bray? Is there really Abigail?
No, I think Sister Abigail was more like a nun or some sort of religious title.
Well, I'm just going to go on this. I'll leave it off of this. Bray and JoJo are both too disgusting human beings for what they did last year. They may be nice people, but they took things way too far. And they should be able to be punished. And Bray is being punished right now. Bray really needs to move back to SmackDown. To save his career. JoJo is being punished. Because every time she's out there now, and the fans see her, if they know who JoJo is, because they're probably still looking for Logan, they're going to be thinking that piece of garbage. I'm going to leave it there. That homewrecker.
You just dominated the last 5 minutes of this.
Sorry, I take cheating seriously.
Well, anyway, that's the news this week.
I think. Alright, fine, we'll leave it at that. But I promise you, if we did more on this story, I hope not, because I had no idea what the hell I just read. I should close out with something simpler like Caitlyn comeback. But that's my rant.
We probably should have closed out with the Young Bucks in WWE, so.
Well, we don't even know how. That's called a work too, so that's why I didn't want to close out with that. Like,
it's probably not a work.
Alright, it's not a work, but even that's a confusing story, because we won't be leaving you with a clear answer. Who owns it, who don't own it, NCU owns it, whoever the hell they are.
From North Carolina.
University or North, yeah, so there was a lot of confusing lawsuits this week. That hopefully we don't have none next week. The lawsuits took the place of Paige and Del Rio. Thank God. And that's on news too. Because we didn't cover it last week. Paige is on her way back to SmackDown. More likely. Take her house.
I've even heard a rumor that she's actually cleared. So.
Yeah, so that's our Paige news for like the month.
Yep.
And she looks a lot better too.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, so go look up Paige. It's better than looking at JoJo. Oh, that's just that JoJo pops up on the screen.
Look at Caitlyn too.
Yeah, do that too.
Yeah.
Where does Caitlyn go? Does she go Raw? Does she go SmackDown? Does she go NXT?
I'll say they'll be more protective of her in NXT.
Yeah, I feel like Caitlyn's not like a Mick James.
Yeah.
Where she returned to the main roster. I think people remember Caitlyn, but I feel like it would be a better way to reintroduce her to NXT.
Yeah.
I feel like for Caitlyn.
No offense, but it won't be like bringing back AJ Lee.
Right, AJ. Or if it's Schultz in NXT. AJ.
Don't worry, when they get onto NXT, we'll be saying they're too good to not be on the main roster.
Hypocrites.
No, that's what you say, hypocrite.
Alright, fine. They're too good not to be on SmackDown. Overall, it won't matter. They won't be used anyway. They're too good not to be on SmackDown. Well, SmackDown looks like you pick up Stephen. So, yeah, Raw looks like you're just going to be eating for dinner for Brock and Roman. So you might as well not even be on. I believe me, if you think a woman's going to push Asuka, forget about that. Yeah. I rightfully said, no woman should get pushed over Asuka. So, in this case, Caitlyn should go to NXT for the fact that Caitlyn versus Kyrie is the same. I just want to see Caitlyn spear Kyrie. and then Kyra spear Caitlyn. And like, I want to meet Caitlyn though. She was one of the ones I wanted to meet because I really started liking her and she never left. And Caitlyn is also one of the originators of this women's revolution because her and AJ actually had like the first legit women's feud in years at that point.
Yes.
While these other people that are on screen currently, the Total Divas took all the credit at that time. Yeah,
there's Total Divas going on the live stream in the network.
Yeah, actually, around the time they were feuding, too, this is like the first season that's going on. So AJ and Caitlyn were the ones that actually got people talking to that woman. With that epic promo about, well, we know what the...
Big E, it's you.
And then, of course, AJ called him Pipe Bomb Matthew on these things. Not rifle. On Natalia, Nikki, and these other people that don't matter. And, no, literally at this point, the rest of them matter. As we're talking right now, none of these women matter besides like Natalia and Nikki Bella.
Naomi.
I forgot she's on Total Divas. And Naomi, too. I miss Eva.
Okay, we officially stopped talking about wrestling news for like 10 minutes now.
Yeah, I know. This is the anchor show. The rest of us. What other woman, since we're on topic of Sister Abigail Caitlyn, would you like to see back? Name one. Victoria. Oh, that's good.
Name one. All right.
Melina. Beth Phoenix. I'm giving you all mine. Michelle. AJ Lee.
Karma.
Well, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Speaking of Karma, real quick too. No, I didn't know this. It was weird. The Glow Girls were our SmackDown last year.
Yeah.
But this is a twist. At the Mae Young Classic, it was Karma, Peter Stevens, also called. The girl, the tall black lady, the main character. One of the,
I think that's the main character.
one of the main characters. I mean, her Karma.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, the one that slept with the coach, the producer.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one of those background girls, the brunette of the blonde and brunette.
Yeah.
And
the British one.
yeah, Kate Nash. Yeah, they were the fourth here. I sat down last week. And I sat down No Mercy. At No Mercy, it was the rest of the cast. Khan wasn't there, the other black lady wasn't there, or Kate Nash wasn't there. The other brunette was. But Alison Brie was there.
Oh, really?
The other main character.
Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bell was there. All of them were there in the front row behind the foreign announcers at No Mercy in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So apparently they're all WrestleFace.
Apparently.
But it was funny how three that won't show up for the Mae Young Classic, and then the rest of the case just decided they're going to be in Los Angeles. Well, I believe they are filming season 2 right now as we speak.
Good.
So that should be on Netflix soon. I'm trying to get free hour for promotion from Netflix. Netflix wants to sponsor it.
They don't want to sponsor it. They don't even know where it exists.
No, but you know who does know who exists, so this is something I've been we should go when we put it out. Edible Arrangements follows the podcast.
Yeah, Edible Arrangements follows the podcast. Maybe we can get it to 100 episodes, we'll buy an edible arrangement, just have it sitting here.
Right.
Not eat it, because whoever wants to do these things.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah.
So, right here. So, thank you, Edible Arrangements, and thank you. And we'll see you on the next video.
We'll continue next week. We'll continue this week.
Right, with NXT 205 Live, Slamboree 99 from looking at the card. Enjoy. Sonata Series 2007. And then next week will be No Mercy. Next week, I think we'll be back to normal on Friday, correct?
Yep.
But No Mercy predictions, and
that's when we'll be filming, yes.
Yes.
They technically didn't need to know that.
Yes, they do. Just in case they want to come over for a live audience viewing. That'd be nice.
Where would they sit?
I don't know, but come meet us. We'll be doing signings all across Philly for a Rumble.
We'll be doing signings right here in this basement.
No, I'm good.
We're not giving out the address, though.
Yes, no, we're not doing signings in the basement. If you find us on the streets of Philly, Rumble Week. If you remember what we look like, sometimes I forget what we look like. That's where we will be. Though I do want to say a thank you, though, to the hosts of the Wrestle Compadres podcast for following me, John Lequizano, also the commentator for Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. So look at that, we finally got some sort of connection to the business. Top there. Actually, too, though, Amber O'Neil also follows the podcast.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night.
Right
now we're just rambling.
Yeah, no, but it's going to fill the time.
No, we're not. You're gonna have to upload like a 20-minute video now.
Oh yeah, I don't know upload them in 33 minutes anyway. But that was just a thank you for everybody that's been following us. I think Amber O'Neil must be like, I wish I can't blame her. We are the Haas too.
Amber, if you're watching, send us a DM. We'll work out an interview or something.
Right, because we're the Haas Wrestling Podcast.
Not a DM in that other one. No.
We're the Haas Wrestling Podcast.
I don't want to get beat up by Luke Gallows or Carl Anderson.
We're the Haas.
I'll too sweet them, but I don't want to get beat up by them.
We're the Haas Wrestling Duo on YouTube. Podcast. So yes. All right. I believe in it. And there was one other thing I wanted to thank them for. Right. I did this in the previous video, part 1. 1,300 views on the channels.
You did that, right? Yes.
1,400 views. Let's get 100 views for one of these videos.
Let's get 10,000 views.
What should be
Spread the word, guys.
Yeah, please. I'm actually
hit the subscribe button, hit the like button.
Yeah, that's something we've been forgetting to do. I'll
spread this bitch around.
Yes. Leave comments down below if you got any questions. And all our Twitter and Instagrams will be down below. And I've been looking up on how to get the videos more out there.
Yes.
I gotta add more into the description itself. So, because the description I actually learned is assertion. Like, if you're interested,
whoever stayed around with us for 12 weeks, thank you so much.
Yeah, because
you guys are utter saints.
Yeah, because if you look at our screen cap, our thumbnails on YouTube, why would you?
There's a lot of times where our pictures are.
Did you see the one for this week?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I gotta show him. And I'll do it for this.
We already did that.
Part 3. Bye.
Part 3.